Welcome, everybody. So, today I want to talk about how to win in 2026. You know, how to win in 2026 is very, like, especially financially. If you really want to, somebody is saying 1 million to 2 million. Yeah, how to win in 2026. There are just three things you should focus on. Number one, you should focus on what? Your mindsets. Secondly, your mindset. Secondly, your skill sets, and what? Your tool sets. Mindset is going to help you. The mindset is the information and the belief system you gather that would help you transcend into the next level. Your skill sets are the tools. Your skill set are like the strategies, the intelligence, the things that you use to move a step further, while your tool set are the tools you're going to use. So, in order of priority, you have to have the right mindset first. Then you need to have the words right skill set, because if you don't have the right skill set, you cannot move further. Then you have to have the tool set, and I'm going to be explaining all these things to you now. Welcome, everyone. Please, if you can hear me, just drop a like. Just drop a like. Just drop a like. Just hit the comment section. Great. Now, the truth is that most people will enter 2026. They will enter 2026 just like they've done with prayers, fasting, resolution, motivations, and all that. But very, very few would enter this year with systems and structures. Very few will enter into this year with what? Systems and structures. A lot of you wanted to do many things today, and you were like, I want to be so productive. But guess what? Productivity is not a gift. Productivity is not a gift. It is a what? It is a state of mind. You need to get into a state of mind before you can execute. You understand? And guess what? Life does not reward wishes, it rewards what? Systems. What systems have you put together towards make sure you're successful? Now, if you check my goals today, and there was something I was struggling with this morning. I was struggling with to create some recordings, you know. In fact, these three things I want to talk about: the mindsets, the skill sets, and the word two sets. These things will form what? It will form your assets. And what is assets? Assets are the things that put money in your pocket. Liabilities are what is going to take the money out of your pocket. Don't forget this one. Assets will put money in your pocket. Liabilities will take money out of your pocket. So if you really want to grow your asset column, you need to focus on what? Your mindset, because your mindset, the belief is whatever you believe is going to work for you. When I used to go to the gym, and let me tell you something, belief doesn't just come. If you go to the gym and believe that you can carry 200 kg without even practicing, you're going to collapse. Belief system, belief, you need to graduate into belief. And for you to graduate into belief, you need to first take the first step. You need to first do the what? The barest minimum. You understand? So if you go into the gym and say you want to just carry 300 kg when you've not even started carrying 10 kg, it will not work for you. You're going to collapse. But how do you do it? Step by step, step by step, step by step. Now, even though you have the right mindset, you need to streamline your mindset in the you need to be very, very realistic. That is the right word to say. You need to be very, very realistic. And let me tell you something. The reason why many of us are so pressured is because our goals have deadlines. They have deadlines, but they don't have systems. You understand? So many of us are planned. If I show you my goal this year, if I show you my goal of last year, guess what? Thank you so much, Mr. Ajibola. Thank you so much. If I show you my goals last year, my goals was very, very elaborate, but guess what? I did not achieve almost anyone. But guess what? I was like, let me be sad. Let me not set any goal this year, which I really didn't do. But at the end of the day, I just found out that the reason why we pressure ourselves is because we set so much goals and we did not set systems to actually tackle them. So many of us goals maybe I want to do consistent 1 million naira every month. You want to do consistent 1 million naira every month. Have you started making 100K monthly? Have you started making 200K monthly? If you've started making 100K, 200K monthly, what are the strategy? What are the things you've done to make those money? Can you put it into the drawing board? Can you do the regression? Can you do the regression? Okay, if with this effort, I was able to make 100K monthly, what will I do if I times 2 this effort? Is it possible that I'm going to make 200K? That is the kind of mathematics you need to do. Like I said, life does not reward wishes. Life reward what? Systems. Now, if you want to win in 2026, one thing you should know is that it is not luck. You don't need luck to win in 2026. You just need alignment in what? 3 areas. Alignment in what? 3 areas. Your mindset, your skill sets, and your what? 2 sets. If you miss one and the other 2, if you miss one, the other 2 will struggle. If you have mindset and you don't have skill sets, you're going to be a skilled person that don't believe in himself without tools. If you have 2 sets, you have the tools, but you don't have the mindset to take action, and you don't have the skill set to actually take action, you're going to lack in the other areas. Now, what is the other one? If you have skill sets and you have 2 sets, but you don't have mindset, mindset is the motherboard that pushes you to action. So you need to really have the 3. And number 1, we are going to talk about number 1, the mindset. It is the foundation, and this decides everything. Mindset is not about positive thinking. Many people think that mindset is all about positive thinking. In your opinion, I want to ask you a question. You that is watching me right now, what is mindset? You that is watching me right now, what is your own definition of what mindset? What is your own definition of what mindset? Many people think that mindset is what? Positive thinking. It's not positive thinking. What is your definition of mindset? You that is watching me. Okay, this is not a class. Okay. Mindset is just like an operating system. It's like an operating system of your life. Okay. We have so if the OS is corrupted, no app is going to work. Mindset required to win. The mindset you require to win in 2026 is what? You need to have a long-term thinking. And your long-term thinking, you need to just say this to yourself. 2026 will punish short-term thinkers. Now, the reason why many of us, our goals fail is that because we just want to hey, I want to achieve this thing. And you're just interested in achieving success, but immediately. But guess what? 2026 will punish short-term thinkers. I told you about my goals now. I did not really achieve so much, in my opinion, according to what I wrote. Maybe the goals were too big, but I framed it into 6 months, 1 year. I did not achieve so much because of what? Short-term thinking. Now, let me explain. People who want fast money without skills, these are short-term thinkers. People that want fast money without skills. Now, a lot of us want to just make 1 million naira monthly, but you don't have the skill set, you don't have the tools, you don't have the skills. What exactly would really, really help you make that 1 million naira monthly? Having mindset alone will not help you make it. Even though we are talking about mindset, it's good. But the short-term thinking I'm talking about is people who just want to make money, fast money without skills. Even though you do it, you're going to come back to level 1. My boss, I greet you, boss. So another thing is people who want to jump trends every month. You see a trend, you just want to jump that trend. These are the people that will suffer this month. If you're going to struggle to win this month. I mean, this year. People who want to jump trend, you want to be on every trend. A focused man doesn't just jump on any trend. You need to have the ego focus. Now, people who quit when results are slow. These are the people that are thinking short term. People who quit when results are are what slow. Now, the kind of winning mindset you need to have, you need to think in years, not just week. You need to think in years, not just week. You need to think in what? Years and not just week. And you need to build assets, not just hustling alone. You understand? You need to build assets, not just about hustling alone. Delay gratification. So I'm just going to run through everything I have here for today, and we're just going to call it a day. Now, anything that will change your life will first inconvenience you. You need to understand that. The second thing I want to talk about is the responsibility mindset. Now, what is the responsibility mindset all about? In 2026, nobody is coming to save you. No government, no family, no mentor. The moment you fully accept responsibility for your life, you gain power. I want you to shift from Nigeria is hard to the economy is bad. You need to shift from Nigeria is hard, talking about economy being bad, I don't have support, blah, blah, blah. You need to shift from there and you need to go to a place of control. You need to start telling yourself, what can I control? Even all these things are bad. What can I control? What skill can I learn? Who can I become? And the next thing you need to also have is an identity shift. You know, identity shift. You need to have the identity mindset. This one is very, very deep. You don't rise to your goals. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your what? Identity. You don't rise to your what? You don't rise to your goals. You forward to your identity. Now, let me explain this. If you see yourself as a small person, you're going to play small. A learner, you're going to grow. If you see yourself as a learner, you're going to grow. A problem solver, if you see yourself as a problem solver, money will chase you. Now, before money changes, before money changes, you must change the person earning it. You need to, you don't just, it doesn't just come as a gift. You must change who you personally are. You must change who you are. Before money comes, you must embody that person that actually can earn money. Now, let's leave the issue of mindset. Let's go to the one I'm very, very most interested in. This one is called skill sets. The real currency of 2026 is skill sets. Now, mindset will only prepare you, but skill sets will pay you. Now, the truth about skills is money does not follow passion. Money does not follow passion. That's just the truth. Money follows value. In 2026, there's something that is going to help you. Certificates will matter very, very less. And this is my own opinion. Practical, monetizable skills will matter more. High income skills categories for the high income skills that will help you in 2026 is number one, communication. If you don't know how to communicate well, you will struggle. When I talk about communication, I talk about persuasive skills like copywriting, sales, content creation, storytelling, closing. You know, if you say communication, if you can communicate, your values very, very well this year, you will never beg for money. You understand? You will never really beg for money. Now, number two, the kind of skills you should also learn is digital and technical skills. Skills like AI usage, not just coding, but prompting and automation. You need to learn how to use AI well. You need to also video editing, technical skills, funnel building, very important, email marketing, ad strategy. Now, the thing is that AI is not going to replace you. Someone who knows how to use AI is going to replace you. The next skill you should learn is the problem-solving skills. Problem-solving skills. And that's problem-solving skills that businesses pay for. It's not just about problem-solving skills. The problem-solving skills that what businesses pay for. What are the skills? Something that can help companies grow, that can help company get attention, that can help company get sales, that can help them improve their systems. The truth is that if you can save people's time, make them money, reduce their stress, you're always going to be paid. That is just the truth. Skills strategy for 2026. I'm going to give you a skill strategy for 2026, the one that you can use right now. What you can do is to pick one skill, learn it deeply for 90 days, practice publicly. You can solve real-time problem by doing case study. If it's copywriting, do case study. Then you can monetize small, then you can scale up. Now, let me tell you something. Scattered learning produces what? Scattered what? Income. Now, let's go to the last one. This is what? Tool set. The leverage multiplier. Now, we talked about the mindset. Mindset gives direction. We transitioned into what? Skill set. Skill set gives you power. Then what? Tool set will give you speed. I don't want to talk about some of the tool set I've adopted in 2026. But let me tell you something. Tools you must embrace in 2026. Number one, AI skills, AI tools. AI tools. Skills like ChatGPT, skills like Canva, Notion, all those AI tools. How to do automation, you need to learn it. If you want to know how to use tools well, if you want to use tools to tools are leverage. Now, tools don't make you rich, will not make you rich. Tools will not make you rich. They make skilled people faster. So if you have skill, your tools will make you what? Faster. Now, there's one warning I want to give you. Tools without skill is going to be equal to what? Confusion. Skills without tools, you're going to what? Is equal to what? Slow growth. And another kind of skills you need to have, tool set you need to put in your arsenal is distribution what? Distribution tools. Very, very important. In 2026, if nobody knows you, you don't exist. Some distributor tools you need is WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, email list. Attention is the new land. Build on it very, very early. Start creating content. Start posting your stuff online. I post a lot on my Instagram. Even this stuff serves visibility for me. You understand? So it's not because I'm not doing it because I want to drop wisdom. It's visibility, just building myself. So another kind of systems you need to build in this time and age is you need to build another kind of tools you need to have is tools for systems and tracking. Tools like Google Docs, Google Sheets, very important, spreadsheets, calendars, CRM, like customer retention management systems, payment systems. These are the skills that would really, really help you win this year. Now, the truth is that what you don't track, you can't grow in it. If you don't, Pastor Sam Adeyemi said, what you don't measure. What did Pastor Adeyemi say again? He said, what you don't measure, if you don't measure it, you will not know how you're growing in it. What you don't measure don't grow. Because if you measured something, you moved from 1 to 2 yesterday. If you measured from 1 to 2 yesterday, you already know that you are 2. You can now grow from 2 to 3 if you measured it. But if you don't know it, you can keep moving from 0 to 1 every day. So you need to also put in, what you don't track, you can't grow in it. Now let's put everything together. Your mindset will decide what you believe. Your mindset decides what is possible. Your skill sets decide how valuable you are. Your tool sets decide how far and fast you can go. So if one of these things is missing, it will just be like mindset without skills, equal to motivation without what? Results. You have a lot of motivation but less results. If you have skills without what? Tools, it's going to be what's hard work without what? Leverage. If you have tools without mindset, it's going to be equal to what? tools without the right mindset is going to be equal to a distraction, because you just have the tools, no mindset to actually apply those things. So that is it. So with that being said, I just want to like practically challenge you. Um, I want you to say this to you before the month end. Just do three things for yourself. Number one, audit your mindset. What do you believe? What do you believe is limiting you? Choose one skill. The second thing to do is choose one skill and commit to it in 2026. Number three, learn the tools that multiply that skills. And I'm just going to drop this as a final word. 2026 is not going to be very, very easy, but you can be stronger, smarter, and more prepared. And you'll win in no small way. So that is going to be what I'm going to be dropping in this today. Probably 20 minutes, probably every day, just to like push myself and also push the people that are listening to this. So with that being said, thank you so much, guys, for listening, and I wish you a very, very awesome day. If you're interested in learning copywriting, you can go over to bossuziconsults.com and join my copywriting challenge. Today is day 5, the last day, and we're going to be here again by 8 p.m. But I'm already ready. See you guys today.